Hey y'all, it's Tamara again. Welcome back. And today I kind of had a little experiment going. I wanted to see how hard it was to make homemade pasta. I have a class coming in a couple of weeks at school for kids to learn to cook a few things. And I come across this recipe for homemade pasta. It's really simple, and I want to share with you. And I'm not trying to say that I'm an expert at this. It's just kind of an experiment. So it's 2 eggs, 4 tablespoons of milk, and 1 teaspoon of salt. The recipe is half this for the ones that I'm going to use with the kids, but I doubled it today so I could make some chicken noodle soup, hopefully, and we'll see how that turns out. But you sift 2 cups of plain flour, and this was bread flour. I don't think it matters, but after you've whisked together your milk and egg and salt, you're going to make a well in your flour and add that to your bowl. Then you're just going to start stirring in your dry mixture into your egg mixture. Get that mixed in as much as you can with a spoon, and then you're just going to have to get your hands in there and mix this in together. I feel like my dough was a little bit dry, so I might not incorporate as much flour the next time I make this. And like I said, I'm not an expert. This is my first time. I just wanted to share with you guys on YouTube how simple it really is to make pasta. And this might lead me to go ahead and buy a pasta machine so that I can roll it out easier. My daughter-in-law's been wanting to make pasta for a while, and I've kind of shamefully put her off. So I tried it today, and maybe that's something that we can do together now. And I look forward to that. So you're going to flour your surface after you have your ball of dough made, and it's kind of a smooth ball. Flour your surface and make a disc in with your dough. Just flatten that dough out with your hands before you start rolling it. Go ahead and have that flat, just like if you were going to make a pie crust. Go ahead and make your disc, and then you're just going to flour your roller in your hands and the surface and just start rolling it out. Of course, with a machine, you would roll this through, and it would make it as thin as you wanted it and cut it into the shapes of the pasta that you wanted. You could have spaghetti, or you could have noodles, linguine, fettuccine, but I just used a pizza cutter today after I rolled and rolled and rolled and got this as thin as I could. It was starting to dry, so it was not wanting to thin out any further. So I just started cutting with a pizza cutter. And I just cut some noodle length strips in the pasta dough. And it was kind of fun. And I picked up my noodles, my dough, and laid them over a bowl to dry. And they were supposed to dry for 2 hours before you cook them. So I did that. I let them dry for 2 hours. And when I had my broth boiling for my chicken noodle soup, I had already cooked my chicken and my carrots and all of the things that go in it. And I added my noodles to the boiling broth and cooked them for about 15 minutes. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me while I try this experiment. And I hope that you come back and watch my videos again and subscribe to my channel.